So in today's video we're going to be going over the Trials of the God hard mode, and it is literally hard mode. I've literally just completed Trials of the God Sekhmet, and we'll just say I was in not a happy mood while doing this because I got pissed off at this bloody difficulty of this. They're level 48 and we're on level 45, so they're 3 levels above us. And pretty much any guard in this that Sekhmet spawns can pretty much take 1 bar of health in 1 hit, depending if they charge their attack halfway through their attack. Yes, they can charge their attack halfway through their attack. So I was in a fight with one of the guards, and well, halfway through his attack, his weapon went red, meaning that his weapon became charged at one point during his attack, because he did not charge it beforehand when I was in the fight, which absolutely annoyed me, just because he took that much health away from me. But when it comes to actually completing it, it is actually pretty difficult, to be honest. So for completing this, you will want to need bows that will give you health and weapons that will give you health back on hit or on kill. For bows, you definitely want a bow that you will receive health upon hit, because health regeneration is very needed during this, because you are going to just take a lot of damage and you're going to die pretty fast, especially because it's Sekhmet, because there are fire beams, because the fire beams have been upgraded just for hard mode. So in hard mode, instead of firing 1 beam, she can now fire 2 in the later stages of the boss fight, which is one of the most annoying things to do. Plus, because it's on hard, fire does a lot more damage. And when I mean a lot more damage, it basically can almost kill you pretty much instantly if you stay there long enough. But we can get through this. So the main tactic I use when coming to complete Trials of the Gods Sekhmet is that I was constantly using the quick bow that would instantly keep giving me healing, and a warrior bow just for the safety keepings if I ran out of ammo, which would give me health upon kill. So what I would do is that I would keep firing my bow at Sekhmet, and then when a guard starts spawning, this is why I used to like change it up, see if I could just somehow get around the guards easy. So if you see a guard spawning, if you run to him quickly, you can assassinate him, and you may be able to get 2 if you can get the chain assassination, which is key if you want to get rid of these guards really quickly. Because later on, we're going to get a big guy, and you want to assassinate that dude, because he is annoying as fuck. So, after these guys spawn, the main tactic to kill them I did is that I use a bow. Just keep running. That's what I said. Just keep on running around the map. This is what you're going to have to do to be able to keep up with these guards. You're going to have to keep running away, not just from the guards, but from Sekhmet's beam of light, which is annoying, because you have to constantly run away. So if you see us fire a beam, run in the opposite direction of the beam. You don't want to be anywhere near that, but if you're really close to it, just try and run out the way. It's difficult. But when killing the guards, if you run out of arrows like completely, I would recommend the fire like bombs. They are pretty useful, like killing them when they're all clumped together, because they will actually take a lot of damage, which I noticed when it came to that. So after I kill these guards, it will go back to like normal phase and stuff. But when it comes to the next phase, I do the same thing, because the next set of guards are actually going to be normal. But when it comes to the third set, which is the last set of enemies that Sekhmet will spawn, you're going to get a big dude. And to get rid of this big dude really quickly, you're going to have to assassinate him, because he has got a lot of health. And you could kill him by shooting arrows at him or throwing fire grenades at him, but it's going to take a lot of time. If you quickly assassinate him, he's over and done and he's out of the way, and then it's pretty much easy going if you can dodge Sekhmet's dual beams, because after the second phase of enemies, she starts spawning double phase light beams, which is annoying, but you just got to be very safe. Like, try and stay away from it completely to get rid of those beams, because they are really annoying, as I've said multiple times. But as soon as you can just get rid of these beams and carry on fighting, because when you complete that final phase of enemy, she's actually pretty easy from there on else, because as she gets damage throughout the boss fight, after each phase, each the arrows that you shoot will actually do more damage to her, as the boss fight continues to go onward. And then when she gets near death, she starts dying, because that's how all the Trials of the Boss ends. So after this, you will actually earn the weapon Sword of the Doer, which is part of the blood set for the hard mode. This sword is actually one of the best weapons in the game currently, because it does 501 damage and it has 4 crit hit rate, meaning it's the highest crit rate hit weapon in the game, with also a combo multiplier at 4, meaning you do 4 times as much damage when that combo multiplier is full, which is really, really good. And the best perk that I'm going to use in this in all the Trials of Gods from now on is that health upon hit, which I didn't have a weapon that did health upon hit. I only had health upon kill with these, but now this is in the game. It's going to be so useful for doing Anubis and Sobek. So thank you guys for watching. That was a quick guide on how to beat Sekhmet on hard mode. Remember, it's hard mode. This was actually pretty difficult. I did rage a couple times. I did end up smashing my door at one point. That's alright though. But anyway, guys, remember to leave a like and subscribe. Tell me what you think of Sekhmet. Have you beaten her or haven't you beaten her? Tell me down below, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.